What is up, everybody? I'm Mr. Bubbly, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're about to say hi to Mary because obviously something is up. I decided to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. This seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
Hey.
Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone.
Ah.
Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh, this is good. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? Yeah. I saw her out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. Reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
Hey.
I got it. She clearly does not got it.
Ah.
You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Ain't her thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Barry and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, fear that she might hit on me or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. It's alright.
Hey.
I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong?
Hey.
How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company.
Ah.
Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. This game's getting a weird... A lot of weird things going on. Alright. Well, and speaking of which, let's do Joseph next. And then it should be Matt, and then Robert, and then Damien, and then Hugo, and then I'm going to do them in order of who is least interesting to me and then who is most interesting to me. Which so far is being a bit of a struggle. Because, like, these are all really good, well-rounded characters, and I'm kind of like them all. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looked like there's a sale on box brownie mix. Huh. That reminds me, I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey, Joseph, want to hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Wyatt, hope you found a new cover for me, Brownie and Douche Coma, and I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixture. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. That's nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time, maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. I feel like I mock my other voices when I sometimes talk to those characters or whatever. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey, Amanda. I'm about to head out. Yes. Where are you off to? Are you going to go extreme couponing? I'm actually going to go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? I have a lava lamp. It's not anywhere right out here. Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring or some of those those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners everywhere, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. Yeah. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. Oh, here, I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church door. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner, Ernest made that. I generally can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what else? What God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth. White, I need your help getting that banner down before everybody sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor? Huh. Amanda begins rapidly scanning the most empty room looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm going to do a final inspection pass on the food and make sure it's up to code. I'm going to eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whoa, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated someone with giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. No, it's... I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you're here, Wyatt. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? I am 6'2", so a little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Nice.
Something handsome and Paris? You're not that... I don't know what that word is.
Pious.
Pious. Devoutly religious. You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. Is that what they were talking about? I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Wyatt. God said that. God was also a bush one time. This is a very strange conversation. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looked like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Cracker Barrels.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are too large to even get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer? I can use to pry these off? Wyatt, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers and nails. Oh my god. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youth will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw the thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. C-A... Okay, wait. Okay, how am I going to turn that into A-L? Where'd I get the P? Whatever. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youth don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the door opens and a man struts in with his DJing equipment.
Kirk Douglas.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment into backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Ha! Are you alright? Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I do moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Yeah. Well, you'll have to do. You have to play a fun. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
Spin Master.
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. All right! He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for youth group. Let's hear where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Thom Yorke swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swear. Sad swear. Sad. What have I turned his voice into? But we have to do something. You guys could try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin?
Dad.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming?
Yeah.
It's, not. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes and properly appreciate the bangers, right? Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Listen, buddy, this is a church function. The songs you're playing seem they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. You put on some top 40 stuff to lift everyone's spirits. When everyone's dancing and happy, that it makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord just love a song that slaps. And he's a minister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here. You want me to play Jesus Take the Wheel? That is the opposite of what I wanted you to do. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? It wasn't Sandy. Was it Sandra? If you're having problems with Sandra, fuck yeah! I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems.
Oh.
You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here! Good work, Amanda. How is it looking out there? Well, it's for a dance. There's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Wyatt. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this or be seen with me after this. Oh, God, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She was on the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Okay, if we're about to do a minigame, I'm going to be really upset if I don't know the controls. So, are you in or are you out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk into the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Alright, let's do a dance battle. What the fuck is roll the dice? I pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad, but I think this is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple but smart, that's good. It looks around. Well, it looks like we have everyone's attention. Alright, boys, let's turn up the heat. People have... sprinkler. I pulled the classic, hand behind the head, pointer finger out. I pointed to make direct eye contact with the youth in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands we must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass, we got you. I look around at the youth. They're getting into it. Yeah. Cabbage Patch, yeah, that's the only one I know. You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around the youth. I think they like agriculture. Yeah! They're not looking too lively, but we can still turn it around. What do I fucking pick? Moonwalk? I don't think everyone wants to see me twerk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if it looks good or not, but I think the kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around the youth. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. What the fuck is Death Drop? I've seen enough internet videos of this move where I could nail it. On the beat, I kick my leg when Dracula falls to the floor. What? Big shablam. What the fuck is Death Drop? God, I'm such a out of... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is Death Drop? What? Why does this video have 276,000 views? This is the dumbest. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. I'm 20 and I don't understand the fucking culture that is... A lot of the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I will feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor is going to be pissed. What was that? The future of dance. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me to the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything. I find myself tipping over my own feet. Well, this is a little, dark. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hands find me in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. I like how subtle it all is. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception when you're trying to surprise your friend. Just as close as the door behind us, I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? And also, why does he know his way through the darkness? He's gonna murder me. So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle, where only our warriors trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring us a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Welcome to the Margarita Zone! Holy shit. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up on the front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing.
Yeah.
There's no Pop-Tarts. There's no Pop-Tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures to me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out.
Hey.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is going to be okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of the Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. What? Let's get tattoos? Mexican cues. Totally, I've got my stick and poke kit in my desk. I was kidding. I'm also kidding. But if I do actually have a stick and poke hid in my desk, confiscated it from Ernest. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to nobody, to anybody. And now I host fundraiser, car washes, and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my sixth string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had a Margaritaville once, but I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever, that's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away, you're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big for me. I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph, to spend quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops up out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance floor wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. How about Joseph's car before he pulls away into his own driveway? Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for the Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room and find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides on the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours into the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Yeah, date complete. Cargo short. Family fun, leadership, prayer, mixer, margaritas. These numbers are arbitrary, right? I don't think they mean anything. Margarita Zone, 2 out of 3. It's called masking tape for a reason. Oh, more plot. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of suburban city with a low crime rate. And what the fuck? Didn't I already do this?
Hey.
Fuck. I skipped. I thought I'd. Dang it! Since my team isn't playing tonight, I don't understand why this is happening again. Maybe because I did the thing with. Pang of guilt. Shoot. Hang on, I didn't read what it said. God damn it! I need to pay attention. I order a beer from the bar and settle, and it turns out that my team isn't playing. Blah blah blah. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and I hang up some other guy, she looks so sad. A pain of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is it because I'm a homewrecker? Why did it happen before? Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk up to a booth. She doesn't look up. Is seat taken? She still doesn't look up. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey.
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two. Mary, I'm not...
Hey.
I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Wyatt. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband, a very supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Sure. That's funny. Joseph usually likes it when his friends at least have a spine.
Hey.
Hey, not everybody likes to yell at their spouse friends for no reason. So you're an expert on marriage now. On my marriage now. Where has this gone and why is this happening again? I mean, it's true. Then what does that make you? We were miserable a long time before you started poking into our business, buddy boy. Don't come around thinking you're some paragon of empathy just because you get involved where you weren't welcome. Mary takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim's Kim's without looking back. But why did it give me the other thing then?
Welcome. You've got
That was
ads.
weird. I don't know. That was a weird... Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and or subscribe or don't. It is up to you. You are an independent person after all. And I'll see you all latest.